Yo, my man Kawhi is laughing at everybody like, I mean, that's what you mean. That's what he's doing right now.
He's on top.
Like, honestly, no. Like, am I off there? If I'm him, I'm walking down the street just randomly.
I don't think he could laugh on cue though, man.
You don't think so?
Nah.
No, you smile too quick too.
Yeah, that's
his
true.
was like a gradual.
Yeah, his like a gradual, like
His fake laugh probably sounds like a real
like a
laugh.
real laugh, right?
Yeah.
You know who it's
I'm scared to see what his real laugh sounds like.
You know what someone said? This guy named Fahim Anwar. He said that Drake is Kawhi Leonard's emotion surrogate.
Wow.
An emotional surrogate.
That's actually pretty funny. That's actually pretty
The
funny.
accuracy in that statement is so true.
Now I'm gonna look at that though. Every time I see them, I should never connect them, even though I guess they're connected from Toronto. But whatever. All right. I'm Brandon Killabh BHL. Be sure to subscribe. Hit the notification button upper right hand corner to be notified to the latest to the greatest episodes. That said, yeah, I introduced myself. Let's go around.
Erin Ashley Simon.
I'm Regular Nas.
I'm Wilson.
And yeah, that's us. I feel like that wasn't really a good intro. I didn't really prepare
Nas
for it
switched it
this
up
time.
on us,
Yeah,
man.
I'm not like I don't know. I almost want to start over. Like I'm not used to this. Like I know you're regular Nas, so I get it. But that was like really regular. Like you're not a wrestler today. You're not nothing. Like you just
No. Woo!
Yeah, like no Ric Flair and yeah, shout out to Ric Flair too.
He's a little under the weather.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, a little bit.
Cool, man.
Ramadan's getting to you.
Nah.
No? Oh, you're strong.
Oh, yeah,
I tried to trap you there spiritually.
You tried.
Speaking of that,
Like 10 years in, bro.
Okay.
speaking of, actually talk to us about Lupe Fiasco's
Lupe.
also. There's a few others like.
Styles P.
So, and I know a lot of them because of Ramadan, they're not really doing much in terms of like media and stuff like that. So, like, what do you go through?
I don't know. Ramadan is, you're just really trying to get close to God. You're trying to clean up any loose ends that you had prior. So, if you have a goal in mind to, I don't know, stop cursing or quit smoking or whatever, whatever you're going through, Ramadan is that time period to kind of push through it.
Now, when that happens, though, because this is me speaking very ignorant, because I really don't know, so I'm trying to understand. When you don't eat or take in any bodily fluids, is that supposed to cleanse you of that, or is that supposed to be the time where, I guess it focuses on what you're saying, like you're not supposed to do nothing?
No, it's the
Why y'all laughing at me?
I'm laughing at
Because
Wilson.
you said when you don't take in any bodily fluids.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Everyone relax. just relax.
The giving up of food and drink, that's the easy part.
Okay. So what's the challenging part, I guess?
Correcting habits and,
Like
trying to get close. So taqwa, trying to get close to God.
Okay.
That's the giving up of the food and drink. That's anytime I feel like I need to drink or I need to eat, I got to remember I'm the convenience of America.
Yeah.
I have a choice right now. I can go upstairs. I can go outside. I can go buy food. I can go get a bottle of water. There are people in third world countries. There are people in this country that don't have that liberty. Mm-hmm. They're fasting every day and they don't have a choice. So giving up a food and water, that's easy. Mm-hmm. But trying to make yourself a better person and trying to overcome yourself, that's difficult.
Now, I mean, this is another question. Obviously, this applies to this could apply to various different religions. But why is it that, like, what's important about Ramadan in terms of getting closer to God versus getting closer to God every single day?
Well, Ramadan is the month that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam the Quran was revealed to him through the angel Gabriel. So that's why Ramadan is so significant to Muslims. You every day. Like in Arabic, jihad, you hear jihad and you think holy war, right? Mm-hmm. But jihad is one of those words that have multiple meanings. So jihad means to struggle. So every day people go through their own personal jihads, their own personal struggles, whether it's, the idiot at work that keeps, hey, Brandon, and I don't like
There's definitely that guy, too.
I don't like you, but that may be your struggle. Mm-hmm. It may be your struggle. It's like, I got to overcome this thing. I got to find a way to make more money. I got to find a way to make to do better. Mm-hmm. That's your struggle.
Okay. The sex factor in that?
There's no sex during daylight hours.
Wait, what's that time frame
Yeah,
then?
what's the
Yeah,
significance of that?
Because summertime,
Yeah.
the light stays out for quite some time.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you won't be having sex for quite some time until you know, sunset.
Well, okay. So how does that affect you, considering you're,
I'm married.
no, you nasty Nas.
Oh, that's funny.
Can you imagine having sex and then you can't eat or drink after that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. For
That'd
me,
be tough.
that's like a. It's
Word.
almost like I guess similar to like a culture shock. Like you're so used to just doing whatever. Like as you broke it down, that makes total sense to me. We 100% take shit for granted. We walk out, go buy shit. I'm hungry. Like we just did it. I said, yo, I'm hungry. Let's go get something to eat. Like without thinking. There's people in the world that really have to just go
Fast.
and
Yeah.
fast permanently. So that really gives me a different level of thinking.
and they don't
with
have
it.
time for sex because they're trying to survive.
Yeah.
So
Well, at that point, you probably don't have all the nutrients to have sex. But that's
yeah.
all another topic.
But yeah,
I
sex-
digress.
so basically, we're just really fortunate over here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's kind of a reflection. Like you could wear a shirt with a donut on it and fast at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the funny thing. Now, G, I want
That's
you to get
how
a shot. I want you to
fortunate
get,
you
hold on, Wilson. I want you to get a shot of this shirt, right? Now, this is how deep my Easter eggs go. They don't know where this shirt is from.
Yeah, I was trying to guess.
I didn't
Not-
say anything.
It's from a movie.
It's from
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks.
Nope.
That's not from Mighty Ducks?
Nope. Okay, you want to try?
I'm not saying anything because I didn't say anything wrong with your shirt.
No, I didn't say,
no,
I didn't say you said
That's where
anything
it's
wrong.
from. What does it say? Stan's Makita's. Makita's Donuts.
What is that?
I can't tell you. Figure it out.
Are
Chris,
you,
know?
are you going to be that guy?
Yep. Kyle?
Watch it be some old school shit from like 1960. He the only
Nope.
person that knew
Nope.
it. A Western movie or some shit where
Nope.
they wore it.
Can we get a year frame?
1993, 1994. I know. Yeah.
Wayne's World?
Yeah, cats don't. They don't know. They don't
I'll
know.
give you respect. I'll give you
Thank
respect.
you, sir.
I'll give you respect.
I never
Wait,
watched it.
Wayne's World? Was that 93 or 4? Or was that 2?
It's 1 and 2.
1 and 2?
This is where they hung out at.
That's where they hung out at the
Yeah. See, I was born then, so
God damn it.
I was never on Wayne.
I was not gonna figure that out. When
You weren't
Wayne's
a
World
Wayne's
came
World?
out, I was born.
You.
I know.
So I
What the?
don't know if you guys understand, but 1992 has some really solid movies.
Well, I can be.
White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah, listen.
Bebe's Kids. Mighty
Passenger
Ducks.
57. Fucking.
Wayne's World.
Huh?
How do y'all? How can y'all just go on your mental Rolodex and pull out movies from '92? Like, how do you?
I'm a movie. I'm a movie geek.
No,
Like,
it's not mental. I did like
It's all
I
a blur for me.
no,
I
I
am.
did
I
something
am.
for it. That's why I know the 1992 movies. I posted something on it.
Oh.
Well, I just because I collect movies, I have like literally over like 500 movies, and I keep buying them over again on Apple TV just because they got me with
Yeah,
DVDs.
Sister Act. Yo,
Yeah.
I had a good 92 was a
Yo,
really
90s
good
was
time.
alright when it comes to music,
Movie.
when it comes to everything. Like, really-
Early 90s were really good for music and movies.
Do you think the 90s is better than the 60s? Or
As far as what?
would that be like?
Yeah, because I could drink water from the same fountain as everyone else. Like,
That's true. That's a hobby.
so, yeah, 90s is better.
All right. Point
Way
proven.
better.
Point proven. Oh,
No.
Yeah. It's the '60s. It's the '50s for now. Right now.
This is light, man.
No, you mad old.
Nah, he's good.
This is light, man.
Yeah, you got that crazy look in your eyes, man.
Well, he's
You know,
growing his
Johnny
beard. I want to
Oh,
get
yeah.
into the beard too. Why are you
What?
growing your beard?
I like it, man.
I like it too. It's good. I like it.
Sunnah.
Yeah. So wait, are you doing this for Ramadan or is this a new look?
No, this is me, man. This is me.
I like where you're headed. I like where you're headed.
But it also is
I like
part of
where
your
you're-
religion a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's Sunnah. Yeah.
Sunnah.
Oh, wait, I misunderstood. What's Sunnah? I'm sorry.
Sunnah means the example of. So all the prophets had beards. Isa, Musa, Muhammad, peace of us be upon all of them.
Okay.
Abraham.
So you
Okay.
have to grow your beard out that time? Or is that
No.
just a choice?
No, it's just a it's a religious choice.
Oh, so this is the steps that you're taking is just really more so you're trying to really embody this wisdom, I guess, that's been bestowed on you.
Why
Like you're
not?
trying to live it, breathe it, everything.
I mean, I don't have a religion. I have a lifestyle.
Well, lifestyle. I'll say that because it's like I agree. Lifestyle.
Yeah, how you like that, Wilson?
Hold on. Is that a thing?
What?
Like
What?
Muslims don't call Islam a religion?
Oh, you say deen is faith,
Ah, okay.
but you could say that Jews who practice Judaism will say I have a lifestyle if they're practicing.
Also, I feel like there's some people who I think that's also like a distinguished point because there's some people that are like, for example, they say they're Christians, but they really don't practice the Christian ways.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all for having this conversation if we want to take it there because I have my own beliefs about shit like that. But that's also my own personal experience.
No, I mean that's fine. I always tell people there's a difference between love for the religion and church, and there's a difference between having a love for Jesus Christ and God. Because like,
I agree.
There's this whole sense of like I told people before, like what you're saying, it's a lifestyle. Like you should be developing relationships with God, and Jesus Christ, and just the positive aspects of that, right? I'm always a firm believer that you don't necessarily have to go to church all the time to be able to live in his image. So that's where that difference is, and that distinguished point.
I agree with you. I'm just saying, like, church culture is very much like that. Like, church culture is like no fornication, no things of that nature. And I guess that's where the line is, because you'll have people trying to bestow this type of thinking on you when they're not actually doing it, or they may have ulterior motives. You know what I'm saying? With using spirituality as a way to get you in to do something.
Well, that's not religious for us. People's personal agenda.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's a thin line when you think about faith and wisdom. That's why I thought it was interesting
They're
that you
using
said
it for
it's
abortion.
Correct. Yeah, that shit too. Like, I personally don't think that makes sense. That's just me though.
What?
Like the abortion shit.
I'm kind of on the fence with it.
What's your stance?
Why are you on the fence?
Be it rape, incest, I understand that.
But they're not even excluding them. That's my issue. That's my issue.
That's a choice.
Oh, he's going into his stance on it.
Yeah, no, I'm just agreeing. I'm agreeing with him.
I've had, before I got married, I used to mess with a young lady who got pregnant and she had an abortion. After having my two daughters and seeing their faces, I couldn't do that again. It was her choice. She did it, and I felt bad too because I was 18, man. Like, I let her do her thing by herself. I didn't pay for anything. That was her choice, and it's weird, because I feel bad because I left her out there. That she had to go through that by herself, that whole abortion process.
Yeah.
And one of my things is, all right, if it's a woman's choice, right, and Jane Doe chooses to have an abortion, and she's taking upon herself to terminate that pregnancy, the father of that child didn't have a say. Two consenting adults laid down to make that baby. Everybody knew the consequences when you don't use contraceptives, right? If that woman chose to have the baby, and that man didn't want to take responsibility for that baby, she can now take him to court and take a piece of his check away. But that's it.
It's not as easy though.
Yeah.
Like my mom took my dad to court, and he didn't pay child support.
Yeah.
It's just like it's a little more complicated. I think the whole thing is like pro-choice is just saying that there is a choice. It doesn't mean that every woman's going to act on it, because most people I know have never had abortions.
Yeah.
All right, understandable. But my argument is, and this is my argument. I know it's your choice, it's your body, right? My argument is, if we lay down together, I should have a say so. Because in my head, life starts when there's a heartbeat, and the heartbeat is the first thing that happens.
But now, okay, so here's my issue. Y'all do know, medically speaking, why this is so important. It's 6 weeks or something like that to determine the heartbeat. A lot of women don't even know that they're pregnant during that time. It's actually unsafe or really not common to even announce a pregnancy that early, just because normally there are complications or there are things that happen that cause miscarriages or cause complications in the carrying stage. So that's the other thing that I think we have to factor in. The other thing for me was just more so, like, even if two consenting adults have sex, right? And even though they agree to have sex and a baby comes out of that, I still feel like it's their right to still make a choice. I feel like I would respect
woman's right.
people. Yeah, I would, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would respect any woman that says, yo, you know what, we did do something, we had a baby, cool, but I'm just not ready. I'd rather you take precautions or understand where you're at in life than bring another life into the world and not be able to take care of it versus, the alternative. That's just me though. Like, I just look at it like, are you really prepared? Because now that's another human being walking around with no guidance because you don't have guidance.
Right.
Not a stable home because you don't have a good stable home. So now that cycle just keeps to continue. Like, there's a whole cluster of things. And then again, my biggest issue with that whole situation is that you're not excluding rape.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
agree
how can you
with
not?
rape.
Or
How-
incest.
Or incest. Like, how can you not be factoring these things in? Like, that's for me that rubs me the wrong way about all this shit.
Yeah, it's foul.
Not just that. I think another thing that rubs us women a lot is the fact that a lot of people who voted on this are men.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And even us, like we said,
I don't
you should
think
really be talking about this. You should be talking about this.
I don't think that men have they do have the right to give their own feelings and thoughts, right? Like you were saying. But men should not have the right to determine stuff when it comes to the woman's body because they will never know or experience any of the things that we go through.
Yeah.
Facts.
They don't.
I agree.
I don't, and that's another thing too. It's like there's such. I feel like if there wasn't such a stigma, or like for example, a lot in those areas where they're shutting the abortion stuff down, they don't even teach proper sex education.
Yeah.
They're just like be abstinent and that's it. That's not going to solve anything. If anything, you're probably going to see a lot more pregnancies because you're not doing the appropriate measures of teaching them safe sex and etc.
Yeah.
It's this whole adding religion, pushing religion down on other people's lifestyle and etc.
Yeah.
Like you could put more, I wouldn't even say restrictions, but you can put certain things so that you make sure that the person is getting the abortions for a specific reason and not getting like 9,000 abortions, right?
Yeah.
But, and I know that's a very big number, but that's just me just to over exaggerate, guys. But I think that like at the end of the day, like no matter what people think about abortion or anything, at the end of the day, it's not okay to have guys dictate about women's bodies. Like for example, they're starting to figure out men birth control pills.
Yeah, I'm never taking it.
Yeah,
But
I'm not doing that.
but this is the thing. You so then you
That's
put
my choice.
No, that's your choice. But then you're also putting the extra burden on a woman who has to take it and who can get health complications because of it.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you're willing,
we're rolling those
if you're willing to make that choice, then you have to give her the option to have the choice.
I agree.
To have the kid or not.
I always defer to women because they're the ones who actually have to give birth.
Yeah.
If men had to give birth,
Gosh.
you'd be able to get abortions at McDonald's.
Yeah.
It'd be that easy.
Yeah, no, for real.
No,
It'd be that fucking
he's
easy.
actually making a
It
point.
It wouldn't even be an issue.
That's why you don't see
He's
men.
absolutely right.
That's why you don't see men birth control pills out
Yeah,
right now.
If I had to have a person rip my butthole to come into this planet,
Yeah.
you best believe
Yeah.
it's my decision whether I'm going to let that happen.
Speak on it. That's real
Right.
shit. That's real shit.
That is
Seriously.
real.
Like if there's any women in the world that are obviously that you guys know, all of them say the same thing that have been pregnant before. Yo, my back is fucked up permanently. I don't know what's wrong with it. Yo, I have a permanent scar here. It hurts still.
Well,
Like-
you have a whole human growing inside.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing, and I get that, the blessing, and I get all of that. I just
But what about the woman that's barren that say, I'll take that kid?
I start to like kind of side with like against abortion when it comes because you could have an abortion up to the point where it's a whole fucking person.
well, no, that
Like,
yeah.
No, that's
arms,
different.
legs,
now,
brain,
No,
yeah,
that's
now
different.
Smiling in your stomach.
Yeah, that's something
Don't they
different.
like they
That's
go in-
something that for me that's something different. And again,
That's
it's
different.
still choice, right? I'm all for. At the end of the day, because now you have a living, breathing human being now that you have to care for, whether it be the mom or the dad, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
What is the right decision for that kid? Are you financially sound and equipped to handle all that comes with bearing a kid? You got to ask yourself that. Like you can't just so cavalierly make decisions without, or even passing bills without really connecting. Like I feel like whoever passed those bills should have spoke to some women.
Also, to kind of go back to what you were saying, Wilson, about.
The McDonald's.
No, not. I don't even listen.
Make abortion.
Make abortion, yo.
Yeah, you got it.
Listen, the abortions would be in the shakes.
Facts though. He played like yo.
But
I
no,
think that's a brilliant point though. That's a brilliant point.
no, but what it's funny that people say, okay, well, have the kid, right? That you could put out into foster care. I know someone who works at a fertility center, right? There's so many women that go in there so upset, spending thousands of dollars to have their own kid, when there are plenty of kids out there that need a home.
Yeah.
So that's like, it's a very complex situation because we say that like, oh, if you can't take care of the kid, give out to foster care. But some of these kids never get picked up.
Yeah.
Some of these kids end up with drug addiction. Some of these kids go into families, get molested, raped, take it. Like there's a lot of shit that can happen.
Well,
And if they're gonna do something like this, then they need to improve the foster care system.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, I agree with that.
I agree with that, too.
Let's double back real quick to this incest thing, right? So you're saying incest, abortion? No,
Like,
that's not,
like
hold
forced,
on.
like if it's forced incest.
Forced
Shit,
incest.
Nas about to tell us something. Hold on, man.
No, absolutely. not.
Is everything okay?
I was just wondering if
Go to
it's
Wendy's?
no, if it's like let's say Jamie and Cersei Lannister, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Two consenting adults. Their brother and sister happen to be twins. They get pregnant. Are we telling them that they have to abort their child?
No, it's forced. They're addressing incest, saying forced incest.
Okay.
Like if your father rapes you.
Yeah. If your
That's
father-
I can't get
incest.
pregnant, but my father's dead. But you know,
Well,
let's go ahead.
No, you.
No, but that's still incest. If your father raped you, that's incest, bro.
He's just missing the point. It's fine. It's Ramadan. I get it. It's foggy. I get it, but it's cool. It's cool. It's the God damn.
Those are all facts.
We never mind.
We gotta get this man a meal.
Yeah, we gotta get him a meal. All right, let's get back on track. Yo, Kawhi did that shit.
Wait.
That's all I
Wait.
That's all I have.
Wait,
for my,
you gotta add
That's all I
context.
have for my segue. That's all I have.
Yeah, that was the worst segue ever.
Listen, what I got, man? The nigga talk about his pops is dead. He can't get pregnant. What am I left with? Like, what am I
That's
supposed to
a
do?
horrible
right, I'm
transition, Brandon.
I'm sorry.
We talked about him getting fucked in the ass by his dad, and you
I
said
know.
Kawhi
I said
did
Kawhi
that.
did that shit. Yeah, that's crazy. That's
It's
crazy.
got worse.
Yeah. All right.
He just made
It just keeps on getting worse.
Yeah, that's bad.
But
All right.
that's why it sounded really
Yes.
bad.
All right, let's clear this up. Kawhi and the Toronto Raptors, they are going to the finals.
What an intro, everybody.
Yeah. But not real shit, man. Did y'all see this happening? Now, mind you, I know Kawhi's been in the news for a while, considering the fact that it's been rumored he's unhappy in Toronto. His sister posted a whole video about him leaving Toronto. She's then taken that video down. I also know that, again, he's been very vocal in press conferences about being, not being comfortable with how he was even moved to Toronto. That's all clear, right? Did you ever foresee him being in the NBA Finals? Right?
Yeah, because he's dope.
Yeah. He was mentored by some solid dudes. Tim
well, yeah.
Duncan and
By two robots before him.
Yeah.
David
Yeah.
Robinson and
Literally.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
He's a robot as well.
yeah.
So, oh shit, y'all. Oh my
Yeah.
God, you guys are right.
Yeah.
When you really think about it, he is walking Tim Duncan, and technically
Without the jean pants.
Without the jeans, I was like,
You know them Tim
When
Jorts?
did Tim
the
Duncan,
jorts. Yeah, without the
when did Tim
jorts.
Duncan be the walking Tim Duncan?
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like Tim Duncan is the big fundamental. He's a
Yeah,
robot.
yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I feel like Kawhi moves like that, kinda.
Yeah, he's under them.
when
And they also, like, if you saw them play, they gave him the, like, they obviously were the vets of the team, right? But they gave him the space to thrive because they knew that their time was coming and they needed someone to thrive like him.
Yeah.
So this was honestly just a build-up.
Yeah.
Like, everything with the Spurs that he was going there, he was building it
So
up
you
for
you
a
think it
moment
was-
on his own.
This is gonna be legendary. He's gonna if he wins a chip.
Well, it's already legendary. Did you see the stats that he's broken?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
let's think about that real quick. 1 year.
If he defeats
He
his
wins
golden
the
year,
chip and
these
leaves.
Golden State Warriors.
Oh my God.
Oh no, he's out of here.
Fam.
He's out of here.
Crown
Oh,
him.
He's
you know
outta
what
here.
his next
Fam.
contract's
He's
gonna
out
look
of here.
like?
Yeah, he's out of here. He's out of here.
I came in there 1 year, bought your chip, I'm out.
Yeah, he's out of here. He's out of here.
How old
He's
is he?
out of here.
27.
He's young.
Might be
Let's look
next
him up.
MJ.
He is.
If he could beat these Warriors,
Good job. He's 27.
He can.
No, he can't do it by himself.
No,
Now
I'm
he's
not
hating,
saying he
though.
can't, but he
KD
can.
comes back.
Now I'm hating because he's younger than me. I'm mad as hell right now. That
I
nigga's
mean-
27. Man.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
yeah, I'm mad.
I'm,
Furious.
I'm furious right now.
Yeah.
What did I do with my life?
Yo, yo,
I mean,
it-
but think of. Oh, sorry. Go
Oh
ahead.
no, my fault. One of my boys had told me that like the reason why he's so quiet. I didn't research this or no shit. The reason why he's so quiet is like his father got killed
Yeah.
Yeah.
or some
yeah,
shit,
Yeah.
and then he just went
he went mute. He went mute.
Yo.
Yeah, he went mute. Yeah.
just
I read
became
that.
an assassin.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, he's from a bad area. He's
Yeah.
never confirmed that though, as far as like that was the reason why his
I could
demeanor
say-
is
I
the way
could-
it is. But
it is.
right.
It
I think
is,
so
yeah.
too. I read that shit. I'm happy for him though, yo. I'm happy. I mean, he didn't really show so much emotion. So
If he wins the championship, do you think he's even going to enjoy it?
well,
He's
that's
probably just going to be like,
yo, that's
"Thanks."
all. That's all I'm looking for. That's all I'm
You
looking
see
for.
his excitement when he hit that game-winning shot.
Yo,
Oh.
the dude was like, "What? What?" The report. He's just standing there, like even the report at the pregame. They were like, "Yo, so what were you thinking? Last shot of the game. No one's ever done this before, and it's what are you feeling right now, Kawhi?" And he goes, "It was all right."
Yeah.
like straight like that, like no
you know
emotion,
what?
no nothing.
I like that. I really enjoy the fact that like he's hard to read. Like Russell Westbrook is not hard to read.
I love Russell Westbrook.
Like
I
he's
love
fiery,
Russell
but he's not
Westbrook.
hard to read.
Yeah.
Kawhi is like one of those guys that you don't know what he's feeling. Like you would try to mental fuck with him, but he's just like,
I wasn't trying to cut you off. I'm sorry.
wait, what?
No, Russell Westbrook. Love for Russell. Something about the Russell Westbrook. I don't want to pivot anywhere else, but the Russell Westbrook like future thing, like.
All right, yeah.
Oh no,
That'll-
I'm thinking about the wrong Russell.
Russell
I'm sorry.
Wilson.
Oh,
I was
thank
about
God.
to say,
All right.
wait.
Okay.
I was like, he beefing with
Okay.
I was about to say, wait, when is he beefing?
My fault. I always mix up my Russells.
But
Sorry.
I was thinking, I was thinking about Kawhi is so like even keel, right?
Yeah.
This is the nasty Nas coming out.
Here we go. No. You are in Ramadan. You are in
Trying to be
Ramadan.
closer to God.
Yeah,
man.
relax.
do you think he yells?
Relax. I know what you
Yes, I think he does.
E,
Hold on.
relax.
You think he makes noise? Wait.
Why won't y'all just relax, man?
But maybe he doesn't. Maybe his face doesn't move.
E,
Can you imagine like if he's like the guy and Get Out in the chair?
Like,
He's like the guy in the chair and Get Out, and he's just
Yo, do you think he yells that I'm finished instead of I'm
no. I think he goes.
finished?
Yeah.
yo, why won't y'all just relax?
He's like, yo, Kawhi, he's like artificial intelligence.
Yo,
He's like AI. So
yo, could you imagine him watching her trying to finish? Like when he watched that shot,
It's done.
He's just like,
It's done.
like he's just watching. He's just waiting for her to climax, and he's watching it like that winning shoot.
Yo,
he's a scary dude.
that's fucked up. You better pray tonight, too. You better
You
pray.
think she pulls on his braids?
Probably.
Yo,
He probably
y'all
requires
playing.
it.
What do you think?
He's probably like Chuck Rhodes.
I don't even want to know what turns him on, honestly. Like, I don't even want to
This
know.
conversation took a turn.
Yeah, this. All right,
My fault.
let's
My
get.
fault.
Let's get back.
I'm done.
You watch Billions?
No, I keep seeing that Billions is great, but
Oh.
fucking. What do y'all think about the whole Drake and the
Pusha?
well, yeah, outside
Shirt?
of the Pusha shit
The
too.
shirt that he wore?
Yeah, Milwaukee Bucks. What's the woman's name? The daughter. Mallory Eden. They're trolling squad. First off, I love it. I love
Yeah.
watching petty shit as long as it's not messy. I think it's great. So they've been talking smack back and forth pretty much, and she showed up to game. What was it? Game 3, 4, 6? Oh shit! Damn, mad numbers wrong.
Where were you?
I know, mad numbers wrong, but whatever.
The
She
halfway
showed
mark.
up with a fucking Pusha T t-shirt on, front row, and just sitting there like sipping tea. I just thought it was the funniest thing. And then she trolled him online. Of course, Drake being Drake, changed his Abby to her picture.
Dope.
Yeah, fire.
Dope.
And then says, "Yo, don't worry about it. I'm still gonna get you tickets to the OVO Fest. Like, we good."
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Counterpunch.
But here's my question, because
Swing and a miss.
even though all of that is funny, right? I just realized last week was fucking the 1 year anniversary of Daytona, the 1 year anniversary of Drake versus Pusha. Do you think that she did that, or do you think that she did that, number one, just simply to troll Drake because it was the anniversary, or was she just trolling Drake?
Just trolling him.
No, she was
Okay.
just trolling him. She's like, "Who's that rapper?" that
Yeah,
he was
probably
beefing
right.
with?"
So, somebody else said, you should probably wear this shirt.
No, yeah, well, yeah,
She didn't know who Push
somebody,
was.
somebody,
She's
right?
probably like Steve Harvey. Pusher
Pusher T.
What's a pusher T?
What's a Pusher T? Well, the other thing is the lasting impact. Like we covered a lot of this, right? We're well documented in doing the timeline and doing all this. Did y'all foresee it having this much of a lasting impression to where Drake a whole year later is still having to deal with this?
I kind of felt it was gonna last because.
Tell me more.
So I felt it was gonna last because Pusha, like, the recent beefs that we've seen within hip hop have just been mostly social media based. But the fact that Pusha messed up business for him, when you mess up someone's business, that's a whole other kind of beef. Like he literally messed up that whole Adidas thing.
Yeah.
Like you could still look it up now, and that shit is still there.
Well, it's funny that you say that.
How did that not affect him?
Who?
Not
affect-
Push.
Well,
Like,
that-
how did Adidas
yeah.
not get mad at him for messing up Drake coming over there?
Because the ink is already dry, my friend.
Well, also,
he's not going.
but
Well,
also
no, it's
think
not
ab-
going. That
No.
deal is done.
Push's ink was already dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I get what Wilson's saying.
Well-
He's talking from a confidentiality aspect.
So
Yeah.
think about it from this way, right? This Beyonce thing didn't happen overnight.
yeah.
They probably weren't in talks with her for a
Yep,
while.
yep,
So
yep,
they probably
yep.
looked at it like, you know what? Although we're upset with this, we can let this one go because
Yeah.
we're working on with her and we're getting more progress with her.
Yeah.
So if they were in talks with Beyonce for a while now, they probably were like, oh, let's put all of our energy into this and just
The
scrap
Beezies.
this.
Push definitely got pulled into the office.
You think Kanye stepped in?
I don't know. So I went back. It's funny you said that because of the 1 year anniversary shit. I'd gone back and I looked at a bunch of interviews. I looked at shit that we did. I looked at the Sci-Hi interview we did. I looked at Joe's interview with Push. I looked at Kanye's interviews, and then there's one other one that I looked at the Drake interview on The Shop, and I looked at it and I'm like, yo, when you look at how we all covered it, we're all saying the same thing about it. Is like, yo, y'all are messy over there. That whole shit is messy. You don't like him, y'all don't like you, but you're producing records for him to be dissed on. That's your like, it's all very kludgy, right? Do you think even in arriving there that even them themselves get it? Like Drake, like Push gets it. He's very clear on it. But like Kanye, Drake, all that whole relationship, do you ever think that they stopped and thought about the fact that like, yo, this shit really don't make sense?
No.
Right?
No.
And the other thing, I wonder what conversations Drake would have had to have with 40, because 40 is the one that
Allegedly.
gave up all the information. Allegedly, but I mean, you can't even say allegedly. There's tapes. There's recordings of it.
Damn, 40 got that pillow talking.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
He probably just laughed about it.
You think so?
I think so.
40's his man, though, since they were like
Yeah.
grasshoppers, right?
Now
How
40.
mad can you get?
Yeah, that's your man from Grasshoppers, man.
Cool, but like my man from Grasshoppers, I'm keeping it to 100 with. Like, you fucked up.
Okay, but you're not going to stop being friends?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, what do you think that conversation looks like? I don't think they're
Bros
it's-
before hoes.
Yeah.
He probably
right?
looked at him like, yo, you like her that much?
well, like word, you
Like,
like
hey,
word.
For real, fam?
Talking about
word.
the seed?
Yeah, like you gave her you gave her everything.
Y'all
The other-
ain't even married and shit, probably.
Yo, but the other shit though that I got from Joe's shit with Push, and I don't even think no one ever paid attention, but and I don't even know how true it is. But Push did make a comment and saying, yeah, 40 is the one that told me about the whole situation, and yeah, he's disgruntled over there too. No one else caught that, I don't think. But for
Drake
me,
did.
well, I think yeah.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't even trust it coming from Push.
But why not though?
Because it's Push, he's on the opposition.
Yeah,
He-
he's an op.
Correct. But if I have all of this information, I have recordings which he played, I have proof, I have all of the details lining up. Why would he have to lie at that point?
Because
I don't know.
that's just the added, that's the turn of the night.
I hear you. But again, Push is one of those people that prides himself with not having no skeletons, no lies, no nothing.
And I think he's smart enough to use his credibility
Exactly.
as a weapon.
Think so?
Oh, yeah.
Because I can make the argument. I can make that assessment that he's disgruntled over there. Look, he's talking to this bro.
So, but now here's my thing though, right? Because even in Push's diss, it's very straightforward, to the point, abrupt. You know exactly how he feels about Drake, his kid, his father, that whole situation. He knows how he feels, right? Do you think Push is gonna go and just make up something? Like, really think about it. When you think about what, at least the presentation that we get of Pusha, none of us know Pusha. You know what I'm saying? But
it's an educated guess that he can make.
I think 40 may have grievances.
Yeah.
But it's not like he wants to leave OVO. Or no
oh yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think so either. But I'm just saying that part for me, I just thought was very interesting.
He might have grievances.
Yeah, anybody.
Like maybe I deserve a little bit. Maybe I should.
Yeah,
be
but
mansion for the
why are you
man.
going to tell your grievances to a friend of the enemy?
Because he didn't know
Yes,
she was
Jules?
a friend. 'Cause
Nah, it wasn't just Jules. It wasn't
Yes Jules?
Nah, it was some girl.
some
girl.
random joint that put it on him.
Some
Really,
random
like,
girl, and that was the question.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that was the
right,
question. I
sorry.
think Maul asked. Maul asked Push, like, "Yo, no, Rory asked. I think one of them asked. I don't fucking know, but one of them asked and said, "Yo, why did the girl?" Because I thought about it. Why did the girl feel comfortable enough to tell you that, or tell the dude that? Because there was a middle person. There was Push's old DJ and somebody else that he don't even fuck with, but they went to him with it. Why was the girl?
The Clips DJ.
Correct. Thank you. So why was the girl so
Yeah.
comfortable to give this information
You
to
never
Push?
seen Harlem Nights? When Sunshine.
Sunshine. Okay. Gotcha.
Hey, put your mother on the phone.
Yeah. I got
But
you.
I ain't never coming home.
Yo, as men though, admit it. When you really get into it with a girl, you start unloading. Like you start laying a little bit of shit off your chest.
Yeah.
When you're really with
Literally
the,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
figuratively.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
With the right woman?
yeah, you'll be like, yo, my man over here.
Let me tell you about this dude.
Well,
yeah, I mean, my friends aren't as big as Drake. Like, if I'm talking about my nigga Allen, you know what I'm saying?
But even with all of that comes with it. Again, just from the way it was presented, it was just a girl that he just was smashing. Like they weren't serious.
Yeah, she
and
might
that's
have been,
the ease point.
She might have
Like,
been cooking for that man.
Yup.
Yo, niggas become circus bears. We get fucking docile and drugged up.
So you think
off of cooking?
You think
Girls just start cleaning shit that you didn't ask them to clean. And it's just
He
like,
could've been
fuck,
li-
this is better.
He could have been laying. He could have been laying there. She could have been rubbing the back of his neck. You all right?
Oh, so y'all saying she probably gave him a level of comfort
She
that he's
coaxed
not
that
accustomed to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 40.
She coaxed him.
She made
Is that all it
40.
takes to make niggas crack?
Oh,
What
he
does
was-
what does it take to make a woman
A
crack?
hot plate?
A hot plate?
Listening?
Yeah, what makes a woman crack? E?
Yeah, you right.
I'm taking
baby.
notes.
You right.
Yeah.
I can't speak for all women.
Well, what makes you crack? Well, all right. Well, no, I mean, you know what I mean.
can't. I'm not going to disclose that information. Yeah.
Track.
For a female, foot massage gets them every time.
No, not for me. I don't like feet. Don't touch my feet. And I'm ticklish too.
You would have failed.
I know. I would have been out of it. I would have did my foot massage. I would have been like, oh, well, this isn't working. Ice Queen.
For
What about a man cooking for you?
a man cooking for me, I would probably feel like he just wants to bone.
Bone. Ain't
So it's
nobody
too much
boning.
of a gesture.
How is that? How is that?
grand.
No, it's a guy that I don't. He's talking about a guy like I don't know. If a guy that I
Yeah.
don't
Well, a
really
guy
know.
that you've been messing with.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I'm about to
guy,
say
I
that.
thought it was, if it's
If
random,
it's
I would
random,
think that
I
he's
would-
just trying to get my pants.
I would think
Like,
that too.
Hold on, but you're not taking him serious. But then, now he's starting to do stuff that's making you like, oh, like I like this shit. What is that shit that he's doing?
Yeah, you already fornicated with him.
Yeah, you've already had sex with him, but you're still not like
don't
you're
say
like.
it like that. That's like what my parents say.
And I was about
Yeah.
to say, and you are fasting.
That's why I said
like,
fornicate.
no, stop.
Fornicate is.
Yeah,
you
but
can
you're
say
still
that
on the
there.
I'm working on myself stage.
Yeah, you're working on yourself. Work on yourself.
But he's working on you.
I don't know.
What is he doing?
What is he doing?
Is
I'm
it
gonna-
listening? Most women say listening. Listening is important.
But I don't think listening is. I mean, listening is just in general. I think listening is more. No, listening is.
That's how bad men are doing.
Yeah.
just
No, but I was
Niggas
gonna say.
got ears,
No,
and
but
it's
I was
just
gonna
like-
say in general because in listening is even for men, right? Maybe he reacted to her because she was the first person that actually listened to him, was actually present.
Yeah.
A lot of times, this is not even just for women, it's for everyone. A lot of times when we talk with people, we don't talk for the purpose of listening or understanding. We talk for the purpose of reacting.
I agree.
So listening, yes, it is part of women, but honestly, listening is for everyone, to be honest. What do women want? I'm not gonna say what I want because I'm not trying to. This is not an open invitation. This is not an open invitation. Just making it
Niggas in the
very
group chat.
clear.
To say,
They're salivating right
yeah,
now.
niggas in the group
It's
chat
not
like, just tell us how you can get to how we
It's
can
not
get
open
to you, Erin.
invitation.
I want to
Well,
connect
okay.
with you.
Here you go. Here's my answer to you. Have you heard the 5 love languages?
Yes.
I have heard of that.
Yeah.
So it depends on what their love language is.
Agreed.
If it's affirmations,
Talk
then
your
it's
shit,
that.
Queen. Talk your shit, Queen.
Some people,
I like that.
gifts are their way of, oh, this means a lot
Yeah,
to me.
I agree.
So it's not necessarily a woman thing. I mean, we are more vocal with our emotions and feelings and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
everyone has different love languages and what will make them, quote unquote, fall in love or feel appreciated and stuff like that. So it's about understanding what's that person's love language.
Yeah.
And also, when it comes to love languages, people think that it's just one thing. Like, you may have one that's more dominant, but there's like, you may be like affirmations, but you do appreciate gifts now and then. You do, but it's like understanding how your partner or that person communicates their love to you, but also understanding what they want in return.
What makes it
I
stick?
think honestly, if you can understand that, you can tap into any woman or man that you want to be honest.
Yeah.
It's about tapping into that, what their needs are in terms of love, and that is their love language.
I think that and energy. Energy is important.
Yeah. But once you
energy's
get involved
big.
with somebody, you lose energy. Second, I turn on a movie with a chick, I'm out cold.
What do you mean?
Like if I turn on a movie with my girlfriend, I'm out cold.
Like you'll fall
20
asleep?
minutes
Maybe
into
that's
the movie.
not an energy thing. Maybe you.
I don't know. It's just comfort.
Maybe I was gonna say that's probably.
I just get mad relaxed.
But I was gonna say that may not be an
Fall
energy thing. They say that the relationships and love shouldn't be fiery and a battle all the time. You should find someone that makes you feel at ease.
Yeah.
At ease enough that you feel comfortable enough to sleep near her.
Near her, yeah.
You may not. There's some people you may not be able to, and you just be like, all right, you gotta go. Like, you gotta
Yeah.
go home. Same way that there's not everyone, like certain people that you can't be cooped up with in the same apartment. You gotta live separate until you can figure it out, right? So, and it's interesting. I went through this. Brandon knows. I went through this whole spiel. Someone told me all about this. Even like, for example, some people are empaths. I'm an empath.
Yeah.
So like for me,
Almost an empath. Ain't
it's that
that's
you
psychic.
can. It's like you're a conduit. Like you can, whatever. Like for example, if you're feeling shitty, like really shitty today,
Yeah.
I'll be able to pick up on it because I start feeling some of the feelings and the emotions that you have.
Yeah.
I think I'm an empath.
And like so, like for me,
Brandon he just heard of the shit and he thinks he's that.
No,
he
no,
just had
no.
to attribute himself that power.
No, because I think about it. Like I don't
I'm
know
an
if it,
empath.
I think like I pick up on energy and vibe.
okay, have you ever been in a room full of people that are just miserable, and then you start to feel miserable, but the
100%.
second that you leave, you feel 100%?
That's what I'm saying. I think I'm empath.
Then you're
'Cause
probably an empath.
energy for me really, really bothers me. Like if someone's upset, or if someone, or even if like it's almost like
That's what energy is.
The way I could put it is almost like that one guy that's in the party that's not smiling. He's up against the wall, mean mugging everybody.
That's a real nigga.
That's energy. That's energy. That's
Kawhi Leonard, you
That's
said.
Kawhi Leonard. But I feel like that energy is what I get on a consistent basis with people at times.
Yeah, some people are more.
Yeah.
Some people are just more, and also part of that is intuition too.
Yeah.
And some people could feel it a lot more. Like that's why, like for me, like if I'm around a lot, here's a perfect example. If I go to a record label release, sometimes I can't be in that room for very long because I feel so much shit.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's why you don't see me at certain events compared to others because, like, the energy that's in that room, it just doesn't, like,
Yeah.
I can't stomach that.
You can feel the
And-
energy from failed dreams. From everybody that's in there.
That's fucked up.
There's mad failing artists.
I
out there.
mean, I
Soulless bodies walking around willing to do anything for fame.
well, yeah. No, I'm a very good, like, I'm good at reading character. I'm a good judgment of character. That's why you don't see me mess with certain people in the industry because it's just, you get this feeling, you're just like, can't. Like, there's just some people in life that you just got to communicate with from a business standpoint, but anything past that, I can't, because I just can't have so much negativity and like that energy around me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What do you feel right now? Since you're an empath.
Yeah, what's your love language, Brandon?
Yeah, what is all of your guys do? Wait, pick up the love languages. We gotta see what everyone's love language
my love
is.
language.
My love language is Ebonics.
Sounds about right.
So that's communication.
Like when they talk that shit to me.
Yeah.
Like when they talk that shit to me.
A nice romantic meal for Wilson is Old English and fried bologna sandwiches.
Yo, dead ass.
no,
Yo.
he has a mustard sandwich. He good.
Frying up bologna with Kraft singles.
Yo, you hit me with a grilled cheese.
Hold on. A mustard
Damn.
sandwich is wild. You know how
Yeah.
spicy that shit probably is. Holy shit. Hold on, man. Let me find this fucking shit.
Now, I don't know what it is though. Women, and I don't mean to sound sexist.
Oh, man.
Women
Here we
do
go.
make better sandwiches.
As he sounds sexist.
Yeah, they make better sandwiches than men.
As he sounds sexist. Well, that's because women are more
I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, he's about to join in.
I don't know what the
No,
fuck
no,
it
no,
is.
no.
Women are more particular.
But the join in.
They're-
Yeah.
I am. Women are very particular and meticulous about
Yeah.
how to do certain things. Like women
Yeah.
naturally clean better. Like,
Oh.
and I'm being honest. They're
Got it.
very.
He's not saying all.
I know.
You know.
I'm not. Y'all.
They're nasty. There are definitely nasty women's because when I actually women's, yeah.
Hold on, let's get it straight. Women fuck up a bathroom.
Yeah. Hair,
Oh,
makeup,
you don't think
all
I
that
know
shit.
that?
Like
5
yeah.
minutes. Fuck
But
it up.
the same but you can't beef with a woman because what'll happen is she gonna be like, nigga, I clean it though, right? Did you clean it? All right, well, you clean it. And then when you go to clean it, it's never gonna look the way a woman does it.
You're gonna have to pull the hair out.
Yeah, it's certain things, and that's what I mean. Like, it's certain
Hold on.
things.
Y'all not removing hair from the scene?
No, I'm talking about women. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
He's saying if they had to clean it, they would have
Yeah.
to do that process.
Yeah, I'm just talking about
That's
like
a normal
there's-
process.
Yeah, but there's certain things that a woman does that I think that they put a special touch on it. That
Yeah.
you know
Not
what I'm
every
saying?
man
It's not
cleans the
yeah.
bathroom like you, Nas.
Yeah, like
Yeah, my bathroom. It's hard to keep a bathroom clean.
it is when you
you
think
do
about
A
it.
fucking tub and that shit is hard to
Yeah.
fucking keep.
Pause.
You have to
Pause.
put-
You got to
you
get
have-
down on your hands and knees, bro.
You do.
Scrub-
Or
Ajax.
you can just put
Weekly.
bleach.
You still use Ajax?
Hold on,
Ajax and
what do you
bleach.
use?
Yo,
and pine
you
sol.
are some,
There's
that's some
there's
old
some cleaning
nigga
materials that you can
shit.
you just lather your tub with and you let it sit before you scrub, and then it's easier to scrub. You gotta let it marinate, and then it's gonna pull that off. So when you scrub, it literally takes seconds, and then you just let the shower go.
Nah,
and it
that's my
cleans it up.
arm workout for the day.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
it.
let that shit cake up. That shit's a fucking
What are you
workout.
talking about, Brandon? You always at the gym.
No, I'm just saying. You see it?
You got.
You see it?
I don't know.
This nigga think.
Wait, no. But his arms have never been the issue. It's your stomach.
I know.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Hold on. But yeah, we could test the rest though. Stand up. Nas, you drop kick him in the back. Let's see if he's the real armor.
No. Who did this? You gotta punch him in the stomach.
All right.
You gotta punch him in the stomach.
And that was Brandon. He
We have
said-
another topic to cover.
Remember Brandon said he could take a punch from
Oh,
Floyd
yeah.
Mayweather.
I do think.
Hold on, Brandon.
I do.
That's a
think I
white shirt.
can. My sleeves are good money.
They are.
Wait, can we
Listen,
do that
no,
one
no,
thing?
listen,
Can we
clean
get
tits.
can we get another boxing guest so then we can actually see them punch Brandon in the
do
stomach?
it. I would do it. I would take it.
No, I want to be recorded. I want to see it.
Y'all do realize I boxed when I was younger.
I don't want to see my man.
No,
chrome-
I never said you don't. I just want to see you get.
I just
I
wanna
just
be
want to see you
clear.
get punched in the stomach.
Me and you
I can
are the
take it.
same age, so that's 15 years ago.
Well, no, me and you are definitely not the same age.
You
So,
are
yeah.
definitely. Matter of fact, you're older than me.
No, I'm not. You're older than me.
No.
The public knows, so it's
No.
fine.
Wait, are you?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
he's not.
See, no one's sure. That's my point. That's my point. That's my point. See?
Good
You
point.
know that.
See what I'm saying? Got
Out of
it.
the three of us, I'm the youngest out of all three of us.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yes,
no, you're
I
not.
am.
First of all,
right.
there's four of
85
us here.
And I was about to say,
There's four of us, and if you want to.
You're definitely.
Hey, yeah,
No,
thank you,
no,
E.
no,
Thank you,
but
Kyle.
but
it's a
no,
post 30.
no. But this is a grassroots convo. We're
Thank
on
you.
a grassroots
Yep,
podcast, so
thank
it's
you.
all
Thank
grassroots.
you.
So technically, I'm the
Thank you.
youngest, so that makes you even older.
Thank you. You mad old. You old.
85, bro.
That
not
makes him
85.
older.
What are you?
I'm not.
I didn't
What are you?
see.
Not
I didn't say.
86?
Oh, I said older.
I don't want to put my
You're
business
not
out there.
86.
I am 86.
No, you're not.
I am.
And take out that punk ass New Jersey ID.
Don't talk about my state like that. First off, don't talk about my state like that.
Smelly state.
Wait, who's 86?
Hey, thank you, Wilson.
Meg Thee Stallion is 86.
Is she?
No, that was just my segue to the next topic. That's all. That's really all I had.
How old is she? She's not that old.
I don't know. Let's look it up.
She's in college.
I thought she
What?
was
She's
doing
back-
five.
what?
Five
She's
love.
for her. I think it's nurse administration. Chris, look that
She's
up.
becoming a nurse. Is she Haitian?
I don't know.
I don't know,
Look it up.
but
Let's
she's
look it up.
from. She's in school in one of the schools in Texas.
In Texas. Did y'all hear her album yet?
No, I
Yep,
did
health
not.
administration.
Born in 95, so she's 24.
24.
She is bad.
Would you do godly, unspeakable things to her?
Absolutely.
Did you listen?
Love language.
Love.
Yeah, what are the five?
You would,
love
you,
languages?
you would
I know
understand
we
love
doing that.
She's
language.
speaking it.
Oh, what are?
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I got sidetracked.
Goddamn
Ah,
millennials
5'10"?
in
I was on track.
Oh, well, I'm 6'6", so.
Yo, there's mad. Hold on. There's mad
Wait a second,
brackets
he
to
said
love
what?
language.
here. He said he,
He said
was
he's-
6'6".
Who say you're 6'6"?
No, Meg Thee Stallion's 5'10". I'm 6'6". That's right in my range.
Yo, his face said.
Yeah.
What's a little bit taller?
Sure.
What's a ball?
All right, Brandon.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
sorry.
You know what? If you were 6'6",
Danny
that would be
DeVito.
horrible because that means like, dog, you were that trash. You couldn't make the NBA.
Yeah.
That is true.
That's
Oh,
what- that's
if I
what
was
would be
6'6",
disrespectful.
I would
Well, yeah, hold on.
100%
That's OD
be in the league.
disrespectful.
What?
No, I
Just
would be in
because
the
you're
league.
6'6", you shouldn't be. You should be in the NBA. What if you don't want to play basketball?
No, I said that.
And
Nah,
you're
you're
wasting
trash.
your
Then
life.
if you're not doing
You missed
anything
your
tall,
calling.
you're
No,
wasting so.
You
she-
missed your
no,
calling.
she's an empath. She could feel the fact that I ball. And if I was 6'6", I would be in the fucking league.
No, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
No, you
Shutting
wouldn't.
Curry down.
You
No, you
would
wouldn't.
not.
Mad threes.
You would have peaked in college. It would have been over.
Yeah.
Oh, Nas, you're a failed track star.
Oh shit.
You are a failed track star.
Not. I retired.
You're probably the
Allegedly.
fourth fastest in this room.
Huh?
You're probably the fourth fastest in this room right now.
Nah. I'm the fastest.
No,
You're not the
three of us
fastest.
could definitely
You're
beat
not the
you.
fastest. I would smoke you.
Yo, listen, both of y'all are forming track. I'm rolling you up.
I would
and I'm
smoke you.
definitely
I would
rolling you
smoke-
up.
I would
E would
smoke
give
you.
it to you.
He
I
would
was-
not.
E's smoking you.
He's probably in the best shape out of all of us.
Yeah,
that's
E
true.
looks like she runs 7
Yeah,
miles
that's
a day.
what I'm saying. Easily, I would never
Yo,
battle you.
that's
you.
He definitely wakes up, runs,
I would
fasted
smoke
cardio.
you like
Never that.
marijuana, sir.
I'll point you
That's
out.
what I would do.
I'll point you out
That's
right
what-
on the track.
Hold on.
So-
Can this be a special? Where we
Yeah.
have the race between Brandon and Nas?
For
I'm
what?
telling you, we have the race.
That would have been an embarrassment.
I'm with
to
it.
him.
I'm with it.
You could never pick up
We
my
gotta play
spikes.
bets.
All right, here you go.
You couldn't be-
You
you should be
both
on the
get
same
punched in the
track with me.
stomach, and then you get to run 100.
And then we run.
You gotta run 100.
Nobody's running after that.
You shouldn't be in the same heat as me.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so who do you got right here?
She got Brandon.
Smart woman. Smart. Bet on him. Bet on him.
You should.
You got to do that anytime you want.
Hold on.
Like,
First of all,
Who you
you
got?
shouldn't speak for a woman.
Oh, shit,
You
damn.
don't
Oh, shit.
know.
Maybe she don't got
I
it.
didn't say anything.
Chill out,
I
buddy.
know. I'm like Ali when he
was
fought
talking
Floyd.
like
I know
clean
you
and
got
shit.
him picked. I know you got him
No.
picked.
How do you know?
I know you got. Yes,
How do you
got him
know?
picked.
Who you got?
First of all, he's my friend. That ain't my man.
Oh, yo,
Let's
E.
make that clear.
yeah, I thought it was
Yo,
your man.
yo, E. Let's examine them like horses.
Why
What's
are
your
you
height?
looking at me like a
And-
horse?
Yeah, why are you looking at me like a horse? That's weird.
Yeah, pause.
That just got weird.
The way, now mind you,
Well, Brandon looks like he's carrying more
Wait,
weight.
what was the horse?
Fam, you
what was
need
the
to
horse
relax.
That got his, who
Muscle
got the wind taken away? What was the horse I got the wind taken away
Yo.
at the Derby?
Are you guys racing with
Which one
hats
is
on?
that?
Watch
Which one
Are
is
you
him?
guys racing with hats on? Because if one of you takes off your hat, one of you is more aerodynamic than the other. Because both of you niggas
Then they both got to take it off.
got some aerodynamic haircuts.
Oh, no oiling either. No oiling either.
Yeah, no oiling. You can't be oiled up. You know Nas is gonna grease his groin.
I know you just not. I know you
Nas
did
is
not
gonna
just
grease
say
his groin so his
fucking-
thighs don't
Icy hot it.
cause friction.
He gonna come in like LeBron after the game, ice packs on every single body part.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting here talking all
Tiger
this shit.
bomb,
I ain't
yeah.
running no fucking way.
No, oh, Brandon, don't you punk out now.
I'm not punking out.
You're in a race.
I don't want to run.
You guys gotta run. You guys gotta run.
We'll keep it short. We'll make it a 50.
That's fine. I'm running. Listen, I'm with it. I don't care. I'm with the smoke.
you don't want that.
Nice little
I
40
don't want that. You don't
Well,
want
but
that.
also, okay, we got to figure
Don't
out.
do
Is
that.
this what is this? What
Don't
are
do
you
that,
running?
Kyle.
Because some people
Kyle, don't do that.
going off.
I'll roll you
They're
up.
quicker.
I'll roll you up, boy.
There's distance running.
I'ma point you out
And
quick.
there's the
Kyle's
five.
definitely smoking both of y'all.
No,
I'll smoke
better.
Kyle.
Let's make it even. Hurdles.
Not
Oh, no, I'll kill you.
Yes.
Oh, no,
Let's do hurdles.
I did hurdles. I would
Let's do
smoke.
hurdles.
I'm not doing hurdles.
I would
Let's do
smoke.
hurdles.
Both these
not
brothers
doing
got good health
Y'all-
insurance. Let's not make them use it.
First of all, y'all be
You niggas
acting
ain't
like
doing
you
no
young and
hurdles.
shit. We do hurdles.
I can do hurdles. I did hurdles.
I'm not doing hurdles. You did everything.
I did hurdles. No, I did not do everything. I did hurdles,
you Dr.
400, and
Seuss.
long
The
distance.
fact
That's
that Brandon's willing to do
Yeah.
hurdles, I might go with Brandon.
I would do hurdles.
In a
Brandon's
regular
not-
race?
He's talking. He's just talking.
Yeah, I did
loud and ain't saying
hurdles.
nothing. He's talking.
No, matter of
loud
fact, I'm
and-
going with
4x4.
Nas. Because you said you don't do cardio.
What else I do?
No,
They
I
had me
do.
long
No,
jump.
I do cardio.
Oh,
I
here it
just
is.
don't like to do cardio. I do
Yeah,
cardio.
Talking loud and ain't saying
I
nothing.
do. I do cardio.
All right.
I don't like to do cardio. I hate cardio.
Brandon,
Listen, I don't care who wins. I'm just gonna enjoy watching it.
Well, yeah.
Somebody's gonna pull something.
It's his old ass.
Brandon,
Nas ain't even shavy. Old as fuck.
Brandon, you are older than
We're
me.
not, allegedly. So that was our show. Be sure to check us out. Let us know what
Brandon's
you
like
guys
a
think.
good 3 months old, 3 or 4 months.
Let us know
older
what you
than me.
guys are thinking about all of the
Damn.
topics that we covered today.
What topics?
I don't know.
I'm late 85.
At this point, I don't know how old Brandon is. When I first met him, I thought he
Brandon was
a
born
few
in
years older than me.
1979. Don't let him fool you, bro.
Come on, man. Don't do that.
His tattoos are older than me.
All right.
All right, so come to find out that Wilson is 6'6". He's 4 years old. What else? He has
Yo,
a
Brandon, she just
he
disrespected
has
the
a
tattoos are only
beard.
4 years
On
old.
the low.
He has a beard.
Yeah. Hey,
No, you said that on an episode.
Yeah.
I did.
You look
did.
like a
Don't
Vietnam
remind-
vet again.
People was mad as fuck about that Usher shit.
About what else shit?
Usher and Mike Jackson. They was mad as hell.
I mean, I think that was a good debate, though.
I know, but that's the first time like I felt it like, whew, I'm glad these motherfuckers don't know what I look like.
But I would say if you picked a certain album, it would have worked. You said any.
Yeah. The any.
That's-
The any.
any
The
was like,
any is what fucked it.
Admittedly, I didn't know that all of those bangers were on Thriller. I didn't realize it.
You're a stupid
But
idiot.
I
was thinking.
no. Hold on, time out. Thriller's kind of a cooked album. It's only 9 tracks, and it's
Heat. Of heat.
Of
heat,
pure heat.
But if I
Timeless heat.
if I concentrated
And
Confessions,
10, and hold on, real, just not to cut you off, but 10 really does consist of a full body album. Just being clear, so you can't do that. But go ahead.
if I concentrated Confessions down to 9 tracks,
But it's not.
we still got a debate, and I could almost use the length of Confessions against Thriller to a certain degree. I stand by my argument, but I didn't realize that all those bangers were on Thriller.
We're not doing this again.
Yeah.
Listen,
Let's not do it.
Be sure, check us out, Grassroots Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Be sure to hit the notification button to be notified latest, greatest episodes. Let us know what you guys think about all topics that we cover. Be sure to comment, subscribe, and reach out to us. I'm Brandon Killabh Hall.
I'm Erin Ashley Simon.
Any of y'all wrestling fans out there who saw AEW's Double or Nothing, holla at me. I'm regular Nas.
Facts. I'm Wilson, and I also watched a little bit of that AEW shit. Fire.
What's AEW? We talking about?
That's WWE's competition. It's back 98. Like, it gives that 98 feel.
Are you talking about like when WCW first came around?
Yeah. It's that feel, but they've encompassed
It's crazier
everybody.
than that.
Well, let me just be clear. It'll never be crazier or anything like that.
Well, they had
you peasant.
What?
Well, they have. Hold
ECW?
on. They have the first trans woman wrestling, and they have a double
That's pretty
paraplegic.
fire.
It was really
Wait,
fun.
hold on. All right.
I should say a double amputee. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, I saw him.
And he did the 619.
Fam. All right. Can we?
Our podcast
you
came
later.
to life.
See you later.
It came to life. I don't know what his finisher is.
I need to know what his finisher is now.
The Boston Crab.
That's what I'm saying. I need to know what his finisher is.
I'll tell you this.
Now.
I'll tell you this. He eliminated a nigga from a Royal Rumble with a
Fam.
suplex.
All right, I'm done. I'm out.
He did.
That happened.
I'm out.
He did.
Yo, y'all be good. I'm out. I'm done. Peace.
Grassroots.